Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Fahad. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to create discount coupon codes on any product of your WooCommerce website in the right way. Coupons are actually great. You can provide a special discount to all of your customers or any specific customer by providing them a coupon code. And when they will apply this coupon code during their checkout, they will get the discount. In this way, you can attract more customers to your web shop by giving them mind-blowing discounts by providing coupon codes. Or you can give a special discount on a specific day or any specific occasion like Black Friday or New Year or any special occasion. I will show you everything step by step. Now before moving forward, please make sure you have liked this video, subscribe this YouTube channel and press the bell icon so you won't miss any website related valuable videos, tips and tricks and step by step website creation free courses. Now it's time to learn everything about coupons. So let's see how to do that. So before creating a coupon code, first go under General tab and just make sure here the enable coupons. This option enable the use of coupon codes is enabled. Now from the left under WooCommerce, here you can see coupons, click there. So we don't have any coupons right now. Let's now add a new coupon. You can click here or you can click here. So first let's put the coupon code here and let's say we wanna create a coupon code only for women products and let's say it's a 20% discount for all women products. So I wanna name the coupon code women 20%. Now here's the coupon data. So first under General tab here you can select the discount type. So from here you can select the coupon type to a fixed card discount or fixed product discount. But first we want to create a percentage discount. So let's select this one and the coupon amount. We have selected the discount type percentage. So coupon amount I want to put here 20, so it's 20%. And then here is the option for allow free shipping. I don't want to select that. So if you want to create a coupon for a free shipping, like the name of the coupon is free shipping. So if any customer use that coupon, they will get the free shipping. On that case, you can allow this one. But for this, I want to keep it unchecked. And here is the coupon expiry date. So let's select expiration date. Okay, select 31st of this month. So after 31st of this month, this coupon code won't work anymore. Now let's click here usage restriction. So minimum spend, let's put here 100. So to apply this coupon code, the customer minimum has to spend $100. And also here you can put the maximum spend cap. But for now I want to keep it empty. And then here's the option for individual use only. For now I want to make it checked. Otherwise, let's say if you have more coupons running into your website, then people can apply all the coupons and they will get a huge discount. That might cause you some loss. And then here is the option for exclude sale items. If we select this option, then this coupon code won't be applied for those products. Those are already on sale or those are already on discount. So let's enable it. And here is the field for products. Like if you wanna run this discount only for few products, then you can put the product's name here. Also you can exclude the products, like this discount code won't work for only these products. Also here's the option for product categories. So if you put any category, then this coupon code only be applied on those category products. Similarly, you can exclude the categories. So as we are making this coupon code only for women products, so from here, product categories, I want to select the women. So only the women products will be under this coupon code. And here is the option for emails. It says allowed emails. Let's say if you want to give a special discount to some particular persons or particular customers, then you can put their email here manually. But I want to keep it blank. And now let's go under usage limits. So here is usage limit per coupon. You can keep it blank. Then this coupon would be used unlimited times. But if we put here 100, then this coupon could be used only 100 times. Also here you can limit the uses on X items. But I want to keep it empty, so it will be applied on all card products. And then here you can see the usage limit per user. So if you keep it empty, then one customer alone can take all these 100 coupons. If you want, you can keep it empty, but for now I wanna put here 1. So one customer can use this coupon code only one time, and as we have selected the usage limit per coupon 100, so 100 customer can use this coupon code. Alright, now click here on publish. Let's now go to our shop. Okay, first have a look. We have made this coupon code only for women product. So if we now select any main product like this one, let's add to the cart. And if we now go to the cart, see there is no women product. So at this moment, if we apply the coupon code, that's women 20%. Now click on apply coupon. See, it says at the top, sorry, this coupon code is not applicable to selected products. But if we now go back to our shop, then here it's a women product. Let's add this to cart. Also, if we scroll down, this one is a women product. Let's add to cart. And if we now go to our cart, and this time let's put the coupon code here, that's women 20%, and click on apply coupon. This time it says coupon code applied successfully, and if we scroll down, here you can see the subtotal price is $716, and here is the coupon code women 20% is applied. So these two products are women product. They are getting 20% discount on these two products, and the sum of the discount is $35. So that's subtracted from the subtotal amount. So this is how coupon code works. Let's now create another type of coupon. So to create a new coupon, click here on add coupon. This time I want to create a fixed discount only for a single product. Like if we go to our shop, and let's say I wanna give a $50 discount only on this session. So let's go back to coupons and let's name it of 50. And this time the discount type, let's select the fixed product discount. The coupon amount is 50. Then go to the restrictions. As we're creating this coupon code only for a specific product, so this time we don't need to cap any minimum spend or maximum spend. Also for now, let's select the individual use only, and then here products. So here I want to type the product name, that's the Skype session. If you just start typing the product name, it will pop up here. So this is the product 1 hour web consulting on Skype with Jim Fahad. Let's select this one. Everything is fine. Let's go to the limits. Let's make the limit 10 and put the limit per user 1. So only 10 people will get this discount. Now click on publish. And now let's go to shop. So this is the Skype session. If we now click on add to cart, and let's now go to the cart. At this moment, if you have a look, here is only the women 20% code is applied. But if we now put the coupon code of 50 and click on apply coupon, now it says coupon code applied successfully. So if we now have a look here, you can see here the coupon of 50 is applied, and here is subtracted $50. But where is the women 20% discount now? That's gone. But why? Because you may remember during creation our coupon code, we have selected the individual usage only. That's why only the last coupon we have applied there, that's added here. So if we want to apply both coupons, then we need to go back to the coupons, and this is the off 50 coupon. Let's now go to the usage restriction. So here uncheck the individual use only and update it. Also, let's click on coupons from left. Here is the women 20% discount code. So click here on edit. Go under usage restriction. Also deselect the individual use only from here. And if we click now update. And this time if we now go back to our cart page and refresh the page, here we can see the off 50 discount, and this time if we put the coupon code women 20% here and click on apply coupon, now it says coupon code applied successfully. And if we now have a look, see now the both coupon have applied here. So for the off 50, here is $50 subtracted, and for the women 20%, here is $35 subtracted. In this way you can offer attractive coupon codes. Also, after making this kind of coupon code, you can create some nice images for advertisement. Like here I'm creating one using Photoshop. Like here you can see up to 20% off, limited time, use the coupon code women 20%. So if you are good at Photoshop, you can create this kind of artwork by yourself, or you can go to Fiverr or other places to hire a designer to make this kind of creative for you. Then you can advertise this to your email list or Facebook or other places to attract people to buy using this coupon code. Also, you can use this kind of images on your website footer as well, so your customers can understand there is a discount going. Let me show you quickly how to do that. So let's go back to our website and let's now go to our shop page. Like now I wanna add that image here at the top of the footer. So from the top bar, click here on edit with Elementor, then now click on footer. So now we are inside Elementor page builder, and once I already have told you that I have complete tutorials about Elementor, you can literally design anything whatever in your mind. So to watch step-by-step Elementor tutorial, you can click on the top right eye icon, or you can check out this YouTube channel. So you will find all step-by-step tutorials about Elementor. Okay, so this time I wanna add that section at the top of this sub footer. So let's click on this plus and now click on this plus icon and let's select a 2-column structure. So this is the left column and this is the right column. Let's now click on this plus icon on the right column. Now let's drag an image widget on the right column here. Now let's select the image, go to upload files, select files, inside products, go to the coupon folder, and here is the image creative that I have created. Now click on open. Okay, it's uploaded. Now click here insert media, and then on the left column let's click on this plus icon. First I wanna drag a heading here, and let's say you wanna run this offer on Women's Day. So I'm typing here Happy Women's Day. Let's make it heading 3. Now underneath this heading I wanna put some paragraphs, so let's click on this Rubik's Cube icon, just drag a text editor here underneath the heading. Then you can change all the text from here, like it says get 20% discount on all women's product only for first 100% beautiful women. Use the coupon code now women 20%, and underneath that I wanna put a button. So let's now click on this Rubik's Cube icon, drag a button widget here underneath this paragraph. So here it says click here, but instead of click here I wanna write here shop now, and here is the link option. As we have created this coupon code only for women product, so on this button I wanna put the women's product category page. So if we now go to our shop page and if we click on women, so right now we are at the women category page. So let's just copy this URL and go to Elementor builder. So here the button link, remove the hashtag, and I'm pasting the category URL here. Also I wanna make the image more bigger. I wanna make this column bigger, so I'm just dragging this a bit right, not right, on left. Okay, let's keep it like this. If we now click on update, so it's saved. Let's now go to the top hamburger icon, click on exit to dashboard. If we now go to the front end of our website, let's go to the bottom. Here we can see the nice section. So here we can see the nice artwork at the right, and we can see some text on the left. But you know what, I wanna do a bit customization on this section, like I wanna add some space at the bottom and top. So let's now click here edit with Elementor footer. So let's select this section by clicking on these 6 dots. Now go under advanced tab. Here's the padding option. Let's unbind the padding because I only want to add some padding at the top. So let's add 50 pixel at the top, and at the bottom let's add 50 pixel padding. And also at the top I want to add a tiny border. So let's now click on style. Here's the border option. Click here. So the border type, let's select the solid. Now unbind the width. I only wanna add 1 pixel border at the top. So here's the width, top is 1 pixel, and color, I wanna put a ash-like color like this. Alright, now click here on update. So it's saved. Let's now go to the dashboard and let's go to the front end of our website. And if we now scroll down to the bottom of this page, it looks really great. And if we now click on this shop now button, that will take us to the women category page. So if now anyone buys any of these women product, they will get that 20% discount. How cool is that? Alright. And I have a complete WooCommerce tutorial in this channel where I have shown everything in detail step by step from start to finish. So no matter if you're a complete beginner, you can create a complete e-commerce website by following that tutorial. I have shown there everything. How to get your domain name and web hosting, how to add any type of products, how to take payments, how to deliver products to your customers, everything. If you follow that tutorial step by step, you can start selling anything online from today. I will put the tutorial link in the description so you can check that out. If you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe this YouTube channel and press the bell icon so whenever I will upload a new video, you will get notified before anyone. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.